you're going to have to talk to me like I'm stupid in this whole probation area, because this is all new to me.
Now, you told me that's what they were doing when we started this, and that they shouldn't be talking so simply to you.
Well, I
You
guess
didn't.
so.
You said they were
I mean,
talking to you like every other convict.
I go in there and he has an ego. So, not talking stupid, belittling,
Okay, so he was belittling you, but he needs to talk to you like you're stupid so you understand. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah.
The defendant says he's advocating for himself. But in this hearing, he argues process instead of facts, disputes probation based on outside advice, talks over the judge, and insists he's compliant despite a revocation motion on file. What he calls advocacy sounds an awful lot like confidence without understanding.
So, okay, Mr. Davis, you're there with court security, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, you are here because the state is alleging that you violated the probation you were granted on May 12th of 2025. On that date in May, you did plead guilty to counts 1 and 4. The state dismissed remaining charges. You were sentenced on count 1 for $108 court costs and a $45 fine. On count 4, a $100 fine. You were given a 6-month underlying on count 4 with a 1-year probation to include a $60 supervision fee, 10 days house arrest with work release, and $250 attorney fees due in 60 days. Your house arrest was to begin within 14 days of your sentencing and granting a probation. That'd be within 14 days of May 12th.
Yeah, I did complete that 10 days house arrest.
Okay, at that time, your court-appointed attorney was Darren Patterson. But as you've heard from the attorneys, if you're going to have an attorney represent you in this, you'll have to either hire one. If you cannot afford to hire one, apply for court-appointed and qualify, or you can waive your right to an attorney and represent yourself. However, when probation is revoked, there is the probability of serving a sentence. So what are you going to do on these allegations concerning an attorney?
Oh, yes, I would like to. And at that
what?
time, I did not understand the terms and conditions of my probation.
Well, we're not going to get into that just right now.
Yep.
The first order of business is you want to apply for a court appointed, or you want to hire?
Apply for a court appointed.
Married or single?
Single.
Do you live with anyone who helps pay your bills?
No.
Okay. Do you have any minor children you legally support?
Yes.
How many?
2.
Do those children live with you?
Yes.
The mother of the children does not live with you?
Yes, she does, where it's not filed as married.
But she doesn't help with the bills, or does she?
She does.
Okay, I asked you a while ago if you lived with anyone that helped with the bills, and you said no.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand. I thought you meant single, married, or whatnot. But no, I live with my wife. We live together.
And she does have a job outside the home?
Yes.
And what does she make per month?
1,000 per.
Okay, so she makes 1,000 per month. You make 500 for combined income of 1,500 a month. Is that correct?
Yes.
And then between the two of you, what do you pay for rent or a mortgage payment?
About $1,500 a month in rent. And that doesn't include gas, utilities.
Who pays for those? Because you've just told me that that's the same as your combined income. So what's your utilities come to?
It differs really month per month.
I understand, but the average payment would be what?
About $460.
Okay, and any other expenses?
Besides childcare or anything the children need.
That's, yes, if you have to pay it, how much is your monthly child care?
Probably about over 350, 375.
Well, you're telling me that you're spending more than you're taking in, so who's paying that for you?
Sometimes we get help from family, mother, grandmother.
All right. Well, I want you to get an application, a written one, and fill out the written application before you leave. I am appointing Attorney Darren Patterson. Go to his office today, give his office staff your contact information, and be ready to go at the next hearing, which will be when, Clerk Jenna?
Your Honor, Monday morning would be March 16th at 9 a.m.
That's March 16th at 9 a.m. That's the earliest we can do.
Let me double check the misdemeanor control calendar.
Okay.
And Your Honor,
Mr. Regier?
it would appear that Court Services Officer Smith is present on the Zoom conference. Whatever date the court does determine to be appropriate, the state would respectfully request the court inquire as to his availability, as he will likely be, his presence will be likely required in the event this case does proceed to evidentiary hearing.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Regier. Mr. Smith, does that date work for you? March 16th at 9?
Yes, it does, Your Honor. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And Your Honor, I looked into it. March 16th is our soonest. We're full up until then or over.
I'm sorry, say that again. It's spilling over too many on there?
Every day up to March 16th, we're hitting the max or we're over the max amount.
Well, Mr. Smith, would you want to continue to see him on probation till March 16th, even though he hasn't allegedly been doing what he was supposed to?
Yes, Your Honor. I actually supervise him on another case that he picked up while he was on probation in this case. So I'm seeing him, and I would ask that he report to my office following today's hearing.
All right. This matter will be continued to March 16th at 9 a.m. Now, Mr. Davis, common sense would tell you that that's quite a bit of time. So you can either really bury yourself on probation and lose it, or you can turn this all around and maybe get a different outcome.
Okay, I think I have to turn it all around. I have a job. I've paid on my fines.
Don't go into that now. We'll address that when the time comes and your attorney.
I've been doing everything the court's asked me to do, so I don't understand that comment.
From me?
Yeah.
Well,
I've gotten a job.
Oh, okay, sir, stop. What I have is a document saying when it was filed, you weren't doing everything you were supposed to.
Yeah, but
That's
now
why-
I am.
Okay, well, we'll find out when we have a hearing. But why
Okay.
I made that comment is because the allegations are that you haven't been doing everything. And if you haven't, then this will give you a chance to
Okay.
turn it around. That's what that comment meant.
I think the probation officer, I need a transfer because it's been, I've been doing everything that I've been supposed to be doing, and he acts like I'm a felon and I'm not. And it's been getting kind of, tit for tat with him. And I don't like it. How he's been treating me, I've been more respectful to him, and he's just been, belittling, talking down to me, and I don't appreciate that. That's not what he's there for, and that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to be bettered, correct? That's not happening. He's just making me feel lesser than. And it seems like ever since I gotten a job, he's been out to get me. So
Well,
that'll be it, Your Honor.
I see no need to change Mr. Smith as your probation officer. He's always, to this court's knowledge, done a fine job. And basically, you're the one on probation. He's not.
Yeah, and I'm not here to be belittled and talked down to every time I come in here.
Well, you're not here to have your hand held and praised.
I'm not asking for that. I'm not asking for that. I'm not belittling. I'm not here for that, Your Honor. I'm sorry. It is every probation meeting I go to. It is belittling, talking down to, you make $11.50 an hour. That kind of sucks. I'm not here to hear that. Okay, I've gotten a job.
All right,
I've paid on my fines.
Mr. Davis, stop right there.
So I'm not here for that.
Listen to me. Ryan Smith is a court service officer. He's here to serve the court.
Exactly.
And when you start telling me that he's not doing his job right, that's coming back to the court as well. Now, you talk to your attorney that the citizens are going to pay for you, and you talk to that attorney, and that attorney will explain to you in more detail the importance of Ryan Smith's job and the importance of you respecting what he's telling you. Now,
I do respect what he's telling me.
he's not going to be handling you with soft gloves if you're not reporting when you're supposed to, if you're not paying like you're supposed to, if you're not doing what you're supposed to. He is going to be a lot tougher with you. I don't know what you've done or not done, and that's what the next hearing will be about.
Okay. But don't treat me ever like Tom, Dick, and Harry that he sees, because I'm not that person. So this is my first time ever being through this, ever, on probation, and my terms and conditions weren't explained correctly to me. He kind of, pulled the wool over my eyes on my first, drug tested me, and that wasn't supposed to happen. He's supposed to send me to a drug evaluation before he even drug tested me. That didn't happen.
Where'd you get your law degree?
That's just what I was explained to by Seventh Direction.
Where'd they get, who sets directions as a lawyer there?
Seventh Direction. It is a drug
Yes.
evaluation.
Yeah, they're an alcohol and drug evaluation, but you're telling me they're giving you legal advice. Where do you, who's their lawyer? I didn't realize they had an in-house.
I don't know who their lawyer is, but that's just their advice. That's what the clinical director told me.
The clinical director of Seventh Directions.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, and you don't know that person's name?
Clara Vineyard was
Well,
her name.
I'll tell you what, when you come before me, you don't bring me legal advice and tell me or the court service officer how to do our jobs.
I'm not trying to tell you how to do your job, Your Honor. It's just
But
that I know.
You are.
No.
Okay. Yes, you are. You're telling me that he was supposed to do this and he was supposed to do that because Clara, someone told you that. You listen to your lawyer, you listen to your probation officer, you listen to the court. If you want to succeed in this case, that's what you do. You don't go out and start asking people for other legal advice or taking it when it's volunteer. Mr. Smith knows how to do his job. I know he does. He's been around here too long. As far as this Clara, I don't know, but I know unless she's a lawyer, she shouldn't be giving out legal advice. She can do fine on alcohol and drug evaluation if that's her thing that she does.
Yes, Your Honor.
But don't go in there arguing with Mr. Smith because he's the boss.
I've never argued with him.
Well,
I'm just an advocate for myself.
And this lawyer that never explained things to you that you're complaining about, was that Darren Patterson?
Yeah, yeah.
So you had an attorney that didn't explain things to you, and then you had a court service officer that explained things wrong to you and asked you to do things you shouldn't do. Is that right?
It didn't clarify. I understand that this is all my fault as to why I'm here. I'm not putting the blame on anyone else. But I've never been on probation before in my life. And, it feels like they try to dig you deeper and dig you deeper. And, I got you moment. I wasn't explained everything. You're going to have to talk to me like I'm stupid in this whole probation area because this is all new to me.
Now, you told me that's what they were doing when we started this and that they shouldn't be talking so simply to you.
Well, I guess so.
You said they were talking to you like every other time.
I go in there and he has an ego. So, not talking stupid, belittling,
Okay, so he was belittling you, but he needs to talk to you like you're stupid so you understand. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah.
Maybe you don't need or want probation. Maybe maybe I can just revoke your probation. We'll talk about that at the next hearing. Maybe we can just revoke it and you won't have to just deal with the probation officer.
And that'll jeopardize my job.
Well, I don't go out looking for
It
people.
wasn't that one of my terms and conditions of my probation is I needed to have a job.
Sir, I'm not here to debate with you. I've
Okay.
given you an attorney. You better, if you know
Darren
what's
Patterson,
good.
correct?
Yes.
Okay.
And a lot of people would love to have Darren Patterson for their lawyer. So I don't know why you're having troubles with him and why you're having trouble with Ryan Smith. They're both very competent, experienced attorneys. From my experience, and I've worked with both of them for many, many years. At this time, I'm going to set your court date, your show cause date, if we haven't already. Jenna, when is that?
Your Honor, that's March 16th at 9 a.m.
March 16th at 9 a.m. You must be back. You're live in person at the courthouse. Don't show up by Zoom. That's a non-appearance. You're live in person, March 16th at 9 a.m. And I'm going to order that today you walk across the parking lot to Mr. Patterson's office and give all your contact information to his staff so they can get a hold of you. But if they don't call you, it's not their fault. You're the one who has your liberty on the line, not them. You call them if you don't hear from them.
Okay.
I know they go out of their way trying to get a hold of clients, but it's not their responsibility to chase you down. So,
Pardon me, Judge.
yes, Mr. Patterson.
I just could, if I could, give him some different direction. My staff is gone for the day for New Year's Eve. So I just want to make sure he calls on Friday morning so that they can get all this contact information.
All right, let's see. It looks like August 1st, 2025, you posted a surety bond with Second Chance. I'm going to continue that bond with added conditions that you do as Mr. Patterson just said, contact his office Friday.
Friday. Okay.
As he said, you said Friday the 2nd, right, Mr. Patterson?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you give him a specific time?
He just needs to call the staff Friday morning. They'll take his intake and then we'll contact him after that.
All right. And again, if he doesn't, I expect you to contact him.
Yes, Judge.
All right. I'm talking to him, not you, Mr. Patterson. I'm saying if you get too busy, Mr. Patterson, with other clients' obligations, it's Mr. Davis that must call you again. All right. And I'm adding a condition that you reappear in court, Mr. Davis, live in person, March 16th at 9 a.m.
Okay.
And that after court, Mr. Smith, you want him to go back to see you, is that right?
Yes, I do, Your Honor. And just for a point of clarification, should he be present at 9 or at 8 o'clock for that hearing?
Well, Mr. Patterson, what do you
8
have?
o'clock, Your Honor.
8 o'clock. All right, you must be back here March 16th at 8 a.m. live in person. And you must go see Mr. Smith down the hall before you leave today. And between now and March 16th, you are still on probation.
Yes.
He is still the boss. Even if you don't like the way he talks to you, he's still the boss of probation.
Yes,
and he's
ma'am.
still going to make recommendations come March 16th. So with that being said, Mr. Davis, unless there's anything else, Mr. Regier,
Not from the state, Your Honor.
Mr. Patterson, anything further?
Nothing further, Judge.
All right, then, Mr. Davis, you are excused from today's proceedings with the conditions on bond that I've given you. You may go at this time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Mr. Smith, are you here on anyone else?
Your Honor, I believe that was my only case on the docket. If I could